Hi, I'm Seamless, and I'm pretty sure this is the 22nd 30K, 40K tutorial. Oh my god. I don't know what day it is. I'm tired, but whatever. Anyway, today is me trying to make a KOAN sound. And this is what I got. Kind of works. It kind of works. This is a bit of a, I went through a lot of weird stuff to arrive at what was really actually kind of an old school style of mine, which is to use Harmor to generate this squelchy sound. And then use Harmor to resample it to get the sort of growly filtered sound, because I'm not good at filters. But let's talk about how I created the sounds. So I began with this. It's 2 unison with the unison pitch window set as such, which creates cascading phase cancellation, which causes the squelchy kind of sound that we're hearing here. I edited the articulator of the pitch thickness fader so that when the squelchiness comes on, it kind of falls off so that it stays at that squelching level. If I turn it off, you see how it kind of fades in and out of the squelchiness, and it starts off squelchy and then gets into kind of just a big mess. So if the articulator brings down the fader in time with where the squelchy comes in, it stays squelchy. At least that was the plan. You can see how it can be modified to sort of stay on point. I added a little bit of prism just to add some zazz. Distorted it to make it loud and awesome. I believe that's all that's happening on this sound. Yes. And then I recorded it into an Edison and dropped it into the first Harmor. This is a 2-step resampling process. Actually, it's the second Harmor. This is the first Harmor. Now, the purpose of using Harmor resynthesis is that you're able to use Harmor's unison with the additively resampled sound. Now in this one, I actually didn't turn on image resynthesis to the perfect settings, and I didn't do the denoising or any of that. And that might look like a mistake, but actually was on purpose, because this was me trying to get a lot of the like audible artifacts of sound that I tend to avoid when I do resampling. Additional watery sounding kind of thing, additional like unnecessary squelchiness, that sort of stuff is what I usually don't want to keep. But it's a pretty big characteristic of the sound that I was trying to recreate, so I went full tilt to sort of like have Harmor basically fuck up to make the sound. 1 second. There we go. So the sharpness definitely changes the character of the sound the whole way through, but not only are we getting all this additional squelchy artifacts, but we're also getting irregular phase cancellation from putting unison at very low levels. And that's causing this, like if you look at the next Harmor recorded Edison and put up a new one, we see more like darker holes where there was once more a solid output. And this is the result of the first resample, what we're seeing here. And these holes in the sound are not the same kind of holes that you would get if you were doing regular like track detuning, which is where if you if you render out the track, put it in the playlist, and then pitch one up or down on a sampler or something. Like that would be honest to God, like actual unison. But because this is Harmor and Harmor's resynthesis is not actually perfect, the phase cancellation itself is also not perfect, which creates interesting sort of filtered growly sounds. And just like in the other one, the sharpness actually changes the tone quite a bit. And did a little bit of distortion to add it together. I didn't actually record this one out. In the harmonic use of pitch window, I have higher frequencies and low frequencies because the mud was gonna get into me. But that's what's up. 2 values, 2 voices. I tend to stick to 2 voices for lots of things. I did try to do some format stuff, but I ended up turning it off, so there's nothing happening in there. Anyway, if you'd like to make a request for the 40K tutorials, which I'm still doing a lot of, the link is in the description for the Reddit thread where I'm doing them. And if you have any questions about this, you can let me know, or you can look at the project file, which will be in the description of this video as well, which will include all the samples plus the steps and all the stuff that you looked at that I just described in this video. And if you have any questions about any of that, let me know. And as usual, have a nice day.